tell you that I do keep my house clean. I just am not a house remodeler, redecorator, redesigner. And this is one of the first songs I wrote about my house. I wish I could care about my house. The furniture would match, the carpets would be new, there'd be a formal dining room, track lighting too, the bedrooms would coordinate, the closet doors would close, those purple bathroom fixtures, I'd be replacing those, and you would think I cared about my house. But I'd rather put my carrot into things that make life fun. I've got things I'd rather do when the working day is done. I want to be a shredder or ski the trails and skate. Maybe try a marathon before it's just too late. Snowboard, skis, and golf clubs fill up my corner room. Guitars are calling to me, they want to play a tune, and they tell me not to care about my house. But if I only cared about my house, the basement would be organized, the laundry room enclosed, the ceiling would be finished to hide the wire that shows, the garden would be growing with rows of things to eat, the flowers would be blooming, you would admire them from the street, and you would think I cared about my house. But I'd rather take my rollerblades out on a quiet street or learn to roll a kayak without a hint of defeat. I'd go hiking in the mountains, fishing in the streams. My fitness would be genuine, not just in my dreams. I'd be dancing out at Driftwood, with or without a date. I'd find some friends to hang with, I'd stay out really late. Never would I care about my house. But if I only cared about my house, the dog would be so happy in a doghouse in the yard. Those cats would know they're not allowed to scratch the furniture hard. The stereo would sound so fine with a stack of new CDs. I'd pack away the turntable and all the old LPs. I'd have lots of little dewy things Martha Stewart would think it's nice. I'd use words like wainscot and seek out decor advice. And all I do is care about my house. Well, you're welcome to come over, have a glass of wine or beer. You'd see if I cared about my house. I couldn't be playing here. I'd be tidying and fixing up, repairing and putting away. When I finished that and tried to play, it would be another day. I won't spend my life remodeling. Is it really such a sin? Maybe all I really need is a room in the Holiday Inn. I'd never have to care about my house. No, I never care about my house. Thank you. Maybe you can't relate. Maybe you like to talk about wainscoting and stuff. But I don't know. I spent the last week trying to figure out how to replace my shingles on my roof. And that was beyond me. Okay, I'll play a song I wrote in a very quiet time. If I had nothing to say, would I matter in any way? Would you know of the present I hold if my stories never were told? Feeling the warmth of a summery day makes my mind wander to a scene far away. Children were playing, the river would flow, the garden was growing, was that yesterday? The world then, did we really think it never would end? If I had nothing to say, would I matter in any way? Thank you. Okay. a recovering workaholic. I think I have it under control now. But there was a time when I didn't. So this is my song for other workaholics. There's only so many hours in a day, so many things I want to do right away. The only way nothing gets missed is if I write it down on my to-be-done list. Well, the working day is long, then it's home to the chores. I never get through, there's always more. After each one, I just can't resist. I cross it off my to-be-done list. But something just wasn't right. I think I finally saw the light. Well, it's been way too long since I've been kissed. Something was missing from that list. Well, I learned, but it took quite a while. I look at my list now, it makes me smile to think of all the loving I might have missed if I hadn't put it down on my to-be-done list. I gotta feed the dog, gotta mow the lawn, gotta wash that car, hope that won't take long. Write that report and go for a run. But when I get through now, I know there's time for fun. Something just wasn't right. I think I finally saw the light. Well, it's been way too long since I've been kissed. Something was missing from that list. So there's a message for you, hope you get the gist. You gotta put some loving on your to-be-done list. Be sure you put some loving in your day timer. Put some loving, write it in